Good morning, everyone.
Very good morning.
My name is Monica and I am from Whitefield Toastmasters. I welcome you all to this rendezvous meeting of 3 clubs, which is Whitefield Toastmaster, UNICFIN Toastmasters and Whitech Toastmasters. So before starting the meeting, I would like to request you all to please switch off your mobile, either switch off your mobile or please put it on silent or vibration mode. Please recheck if you have already done, please recheck. Thank you. Also, please refrain yourself to move unnecessary in the room or outside the room if it is necessary. So please use that time when everyone is clapping to move out of the room. In this meeting, we will not talk about sex, politics, caste and religion. We are recording this meeting, so if you don't want to get recorded, please tell us in advance. We will stop the recording while you are speaking on the stage. The washrooms are on the right hand side of the room. You can take assistance from the guard which is sitting on the reception. The water bottles are available for you, so if you feel thirsty, please take it from the corners. Now to begin the meeting, let me invite the presiding officer, who is a mechanical engineer by profession and a student by passion. He enjoys learning and learning new things. He loves to read self-help books in free time. Please welcome Toastmaster Alok.
Once again, very good morning to all. Good morning. Thank you very much. May I know how many of us sitting here are guests who are attending meeting for the first time? Awesome, good. So today we are having a very special meeting. A meeting where 3 clubs are coming together and going to have our meeting. And this is going to help us in a different way so that we can cross-pollinate our culture, our idea, our thoughts, our views. And these 3 clubs are UNICFIN, which is having their meeting number 35, Whitefield Toastmaster Club, meeting number 64, and we are having Whitech Toastmaster Club, meeting number 24. So I formally announce this today's meeting, and with this, today's meeting is started. So before I proceed this today's session, let me understand from some of the guests in what's your name, your profession, and what made you to come here. Can I have some guests, ma'am?
Hi, I'm Kavita, and I was working quite some time back, and I quit 15 years ago. I would like to get back to work. I think during the process I lost my communication skills. That's what I think. I was in advertising agency, which was like next to the movie world, you can actually say. It's a happening place, but then I lost touch, and then house was my place for a long time. I would like to get back to network and come to get in touch with people. So yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Who else? I can see some guests this side. Anyone would like to stand up and give quick introduction?
Hi, I'm Nisha Babu. I'm originally from Noida. For the past 4-5 years, I've been in Bangalore. My profession, I'm a math teacher. I love teaching. But I feel when I teach, my students sometimes get bored or something. So I would like to learn about storytelling. So maybe
Awesome.
I'll get them.
Oh, thanks, Gautam. Give round of applause. Who else? Yes.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Sushma and I'm a tech lead by profession. I'm in an energy-based organization, having 11 years of experience. So mainly I'm a tech lead. And my main reason to come here, join Toastmaster Club, is to improve around my public speaking skills and to meet same people who are like-minded, learn from them how they are improving.
Yeah, thank you very much. Give a big round of applause.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Umashankar Dash. I'm basically a sales professional of 15 years, and I heard about Toastmaster from my colleague in Germany. And yeah, they have said a lot about particular how it improves a person's contact and communication. And I want to explore myself in the field of trading, so I thought let me try and see how this club will help me improve my communication skills. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any guest? Anyone else? Yes, please.
Hi guys, good morning. I'm Arul. My name is Mangaru. Actually, I work in the retail sector. I just want to improve my communication and public speaking skills. So this is my first job which I'm working in my career. So I feel that after college, in career communication plays a major role. To improve that, I just found this was one of the great platforms for this.
Thank you. You are at the right place. Did I miss anyone? Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I am Manoj. Professionally, I am a government employee from Ministry of Defence, and for last 12 months I am in Bangalore. Recently transferred from Lucknow. So I feel very much difficulty to communicate to my colleagues and to communicate my mentor to my colleagues, staff. So one day I was searching on the net that suddenly I get Toastmaster. I go in details and then join here. And certainly it is a better place for me. The place now I'm searching for a long time. So I will come, certainly I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Manoj. Give a big round of applause. Okay. Everyone is having their own way and purpose of joining, but the one thread that is common among all of us here today, that we want to improve our communication skill, leadership skill, and that's the reason we are looking for some platform which can help us, which can give the right opportunities. And I remember when I was couple of years back, whenever I was doing engineering, I was having difficulty in learning swimming. How many of us know swimming here? Okay, awesome. And some point of time we have learned, we have failed, we have learned, tried. So one of my friend, he told that, Alok, I can teach you swimming. Every evening I go to a club, and there you can come with me and we can learn swimming. And you know that there is some etiquettes there. Before entering the swimming pool, you need to have some costume. And very first time, when I put on that costume and try to enter the swimming pool, I find that there are lots of people sitting around in that club, having chit-chat. And I felt very uncomfortable, exposing my body and entering the swimming pool. I felt that everyone is looking at me. What people will say me that I don't know even the swimming at the age of 25, 26. And all those thoughts were coming in my mind. And my friend was telling me, Alok, come, enter the pool. And I was very much hesitant. The moment you enter the pool, if you don't know the swimming, you are exposed. With the 13 packs, family packs, whatever the packs you are having, you are exposed. And even I was hesitant. Because we have been trained in this society that to show always the good face of ourselves. And that time, we were exposed that our strength, our weakness, everything is exposed. And the reason I am saying that, because it was very difficult for me for past couple of days. And slowly and gradually, when I keep going there, I slowly started becoming comfortable. I become slowly and gradually confident. And public speaking, for which we all are here, it is not different than a swimming pool. Whenever you come on this stage at this point here, you become very nervous. And the reason is because you only want to show the good face to that, and here you are exposed. But this world here is very different from the outside world. Outside world is unforgiving. The moment you will make a mistake, people will laugh at you. But here, since we understand that each person's ideas, thoughts, view, the struggle, we help each other. Rather looking at the weakness, we always try to find the strength in them. We help them. And that's the place. And slowly, even I was having a challenge in public communication. Still I am learning. I am a child. I am a student of public communication. I am not a perfect. And the reason I always turn up in the Toastmaster meeting is because here there is supportive and learning environment is there, which always help me, always motivate me. Some of the struggle, challenges, problems help me to move forward. And that's the reason. So today we'll get a glimpse of how the meeting goes. And for that, I am having a very special person today. We call it as a Toastmaster of the day. You can say like it is an MC of any event. So today MC of event is a very special person. And I don't know him, just I have seen him that I think 2 weeks back in one of the contests. And he has delivered such a wonderful speech that I was captivated by each and every sentence he was saying. And that is the power of the Toastmaster here. You slowly and gradually transform into a good communicator, eloquent communicator, and you can see the glimpse today. So for that, let me call upon Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vaisak. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi. Good. As we gather here today, I want to take a moment to reminisce about the simple joys of childhood. Once upon a time, we were all children, yes? None of us came from 0 to 25 in 1 second. Do you remember those carefree days when we used to wait for that summer vacation, just starting tomorrow for some kids? And we want to go to our cousin's house. We want to go play with all our friends, stay over in friends' houses. So many things we want to do. But there is also one special treat which is there from my memory, and that is the theme of this meeting. Kinder Joy. Oh, see, I can see everyone smiling. Kinder Joy is one of those treats which have so many memories. I still have a big collection of all the toys that I could make from that. So good morning, dear parents, caregivers and educators. Kinder Joy isn't just a chocolate. It's a symbol of happiness and fun for children and adults alike. It's a tiny treasure trove of joy containing not only a delectable sweet but also a very special toy that we take time to understand what it is and then fix together. Just like a Kinder Joy chocolate. So how many of you know Kinder Joy? How many of you have experienced the joy of Kinder Joy? So what are the steps? Let's dissect the Kinder Joy chocolate, right? And compare that to a Toastmasters meeting. Step 1, preparing your Kinder Joy. Now there are some people in our house who come behind us like one bite. No. We have to prepare our environment such that we are isolated and it's only us and that Kinder Joy. So like that, the first session today is a prepared speech, where the speakers take time to prepare a speech, get it mentored, right? There's a mentor who will validate their speech and then come and deliver. It's a pre-prepared topic of their choosing. And they follow their pathways, so it comes as per their project. So what is step 2? What is step 2? So you prepared. Now what is step 2? Yes. But then, do you know what is the toy included in that? No, if you see, there's a big question mark there, right? So similarly, step 2 for today's session or the second session is an impromptu speech session or table topics that we call it. Here, even guests can participate and a person gets an unknown topic. and you get a few minutes to speak on that topic. You're not prepared, it's on the spot. So what's step 3? So you've had your Kinder Joy, yes? You've opened and assembled your toy. But then last time I got a better toy than this time. Right? So that's step 3, evaluation session, where you get yourself evaluated on how the meeting went, how your performance went, and how you can improve. Of course, I've written countless letters to Kinder Joy saying that my toy wasn't good enough. So now, for the evaluation session, we have another role player who's a general evaluator, whose purpose is to evaluate the entire meeting in its entirety and to explain about his role and what he's going to do. I invite a very special person. Some say that you can learn showmanship from him. Others say wherever he goes, the show starts. All I know is that from his childhood, he loves Kinder Joy. Put your hands together to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Mazahir Hussain.
Thank you, Vishak. See, I'm acting all tough because I'm the general evaluator of today's meeting. And as a general evaluator, my role for today's meeting is very simple. I will look at each one of you and I will look at each one who's coming on the stage, because there are certain guidelines that they all need to follow. You must have already noticed, Sergeant Ram gave the rules. You must have noticed the presiding officer already welcomed everybody, whether you're a member of either the club or guest. And if you have noticed, our Toastmaster of the day, who's the MOC, the Master of Ceremony, has already started the theme of Kinder Joy. With the theme of Kinder Joy, I can tell you that I do have nieces and nephews at home. And whenever I'm picking Kinder Joy for them, and this is a real story, I pick 2 for myself. The reason, because see, they're tiny kids, right? Their stomach is small and mine is big. And you only get 2 laddus in that, right? Right, true? So I need at least 4 of them. But here in the meeting, I don't have 4 laddus. Rather, I have 4 supporting role players who will be assisting me today. 3 of them, I'll be calling you 3 together to come on the stage, which are my timer, Toastmaster Satish, our counter, Toastmaster Deepak, and grammarian, Toastmaster Konda. If you all 3 can please come over here. Right. Request all 3 of you to please stand in the same order. So Konda, you can go the last as a grammarian. Cool. Now you might wonder, because I've already got 3 laddus right here, which is the 4th one. The 4th one are the speech evaluator, and our Master of Ceremony will do the introduction for them as and before their speaker would come right here. Now there's 3 people, the reason why they're looking at you and you're looking at them, so that they feel uncomfortable. Smile, because this is Toastmaster. You get your time on stage. These people right here are here to tell you their own guideline. It is hilarious enough for me to tell you that I was sitting in the corner right there and I could, go back in time of my school and say this is where exactly I used to be. And our teacher, while I was totally notorious in the class, would never say anything to me. Instead, will tell something to the person who's sitting beside. So I get a lesson that, okay, I need to stop. This is where Mazahir need to stop as a general evaluator. Because I'll be requesting these role players to provide the guideline for their role one by one by just coming one step forward. So may I request the timer to please go ahead and provide your guideline. Make sure you're audible so the person who's sitting right in the corner should be able to hear you. Okay? So over to you. Can we have a round of applause for our timer?
Hello everyone, very good morning to one and all. My name is Satish Kumar. I am from Unifin Toastmasters Club. Today my role is timer. As timer, I will time the table topic speeches and prepared speeches and general evaluations. As per table topics, it should be no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card, and 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. After 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. And prepared speeches, there is 5 to 6, 7 minutes. For 5 minutes, I will raise the green card, and 6 minutes I will raise the yellow card, and after 7 minutes, 7 minutes it will be red card. After 7 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. For general evaluation, it will be 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes I will raise the green card. 2 minutes 30 seconds I will raise the yellow card. 3 minutes I will raise the red card. After 3 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. At the end of the session, I will submit my report. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning.
Morning.
Today I will be playing the role of R counter. So as R counter, I will be carefully listening to all the speakers and will note down if they use any filler words. For example, like, so, but, like that. And filler sounds, for example, etc. I will be also noting down if the speaker takes a long pause during their speech or uses any repeated words or sentences during their speech. So over injection of these things in your speeches distract the audience and it makes your speech less interesting. So I will be noting down these aspects of the speaker, and in the end, when the general evaluator DTM Mazahir asks me, I will present a detailed report for each of the speaker. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, just I have a question for everyone. How many times you laugh every day? Less than 10 times? More than 10 times? It's more than 20 times. Great. Why I'm asking is today our theme of the day and my word of the day also relates to the same thing. Good morning everyone, my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I'm playing the grammarian role for the day. My role is to closely monitor your speeches and also carefully note down your improper language as well as any outstanding words and quotes, sayings or thoughts. I encourage to use a new vocabulary that will make listeners show more interest. And as a grammarian, my another part is give the word of the day. Today word of the day is hilarious. The meaning is causing extreme laughter, amusement, or extremely funny or entertaining. The usage of the word is Toastmasters offers you the chance to enhance your public speaking skills by delivering hilarious speech. So another usage is, my friends told me a hilarious joke yesterday that had me laughing uncontrollably for hours together. So I encourage you to use these words, part of your speeches, make everyone feel entertained. And coming to the third part of the grammarian is, when I called upon in second part of the meeting, I'll present my report with your usage of the word of the day and also encourage everyone present here, whoever is using the word of the day, give the thumbs up to everyone, acknowledging that people are using it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. A small demonstration of the card is needed. May I request the timer to please show the card as a request. A minimum time allotted. Our timer sitting right here will be showing green color card to you. No, show it, bro. You don't want to. Show it like you mean it. Show it like you mean it. So you will show the green card right here. When the mid time of your required time goes on, person will show you the yellow card. He's a traffic police right now. We will now move on to the last card, which is the red, which means now that you have about 30 seconds to wrap up whatever you're supposed to do.
You can stop.
You can stop. See, he's also telling me. My own role players, by the way, I started making note of what they're doing right and what are the areas of improvement. If you heard our grammarian, he said the moment we use the word of the day, hilarious, we all going to do a thumbs up sign. Is it okay if you all do it? Shy enough? Are you shy enough? What is this? Left, is it? Alright, so I'm going to basically use the word of the day just to demonstrate all. Right now, as a general evaluator and my able tag team, we all, and this, takes me to the memory of school, where we used to have this teacher's day, right? And we all become a teacher for a day. And our grammarian is right here, our counter is right here, there's a timer for the time management, and a general evaluator. This makes me feel how hilarious it was that I never even once got a chance to become a teacher. But for today, I am your general evaluator, along with the team of TAG and our evaluator will come towards the end of the meeting to provide our report. Are you all excited? Yes. Are you all excited? Yes. Super. Over to you, Toastmasters.
So, what's the first step? Preparing the Kinder Joy, right? So, we'll move on to the first session, which are prepared speeches. The format is that I'll call first the evaluator, who will give a brief on the project and the purpose of the speech for the respective speaker. And then the evaluator will go back, and then I will introduce the speaker on the stage. Clear? So, for evaluator 1 for today, some say Modi ji learned yoga from her. The others say that even her plants at home do yoga. All I know is if anyone wants to take a swim at that closed pool outside, you need to contact her. Toastmaster Monica.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaishnav, for such a yogic introduction. Today I am evaluating the speech at the level L1 P2. My speaker is delivering L1 P2, and the purpose of the speech is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well organized speech on any topic. So best of luck to the speaker, and I'll be back with the evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How many of you know a website called goodreads.com? So some say that www.goodreads.com gives the best book suggestions. Others say contact Toastmaster Abhinesh. Let's put our hands together to welcome the club bookworm Toastmaster Abhinesh. Toastmaster Abhinesh, why we love stories. Why we love stories, Toastmaster Abhinesh.
Almost half a century ago, my mother's hometown used to look a lot different than how it looks like now. In the midst of a lot of water bodies and lakes, the town was prosperous and it was brimming with life and activity. Pongal, a harvest festival that is celebrated over 3 days, was one of the most important festivals back in the day. Everybody was excited. The preparations were marked by people getting their houses decorated, earthen pots being made ready to cook Pongal in, and people carrying stockpiles of sugar canes tied to their bicycles back to home. But for the children in the village, it was quite different. They were all excited about the third day, which was dedicated to the cattle. Almost every household used to own cattle, and during the third day, in the mornings, they would wash up their cattle, religiously decorate them, and worship them sincerely. An ox that belonged to the local temple was one of the main attractions of the day. It was of the sheer size of the ox and its hostile demeanor made people shiver. Hilariously, when it was let outside to roam around the village, nobody ventured outside. And as the sun set in, festivities subsided and normalcy returned to the village. People started to revert back to their own daily routines. So this was one of the stories that my mother used to narrate to me when I was a kid. There was nothing special about the story. There were no spectacular events or incredible mythical beasts inside the stories, but this nonetheless gave me a sort of comfort. And as I listened the stories, I would visualize the scenes in my mind, and this would transport me back to a different time that is long lost now. But many of the stories that we hear do not necessarily always end up with some sort of a moral message. If I were to tell you that perseverance and dedication are important to life to succeed, nobody would listen to me. But if I were to make a tortoise race against a rabbit and add a plot twist to the story, everybody would listen, because now the message reaches a wider audience, because the story is enjoyable and engaging. We need not look at the present time. A good story can cut across time and geography as well. Think about the time you watched a movie recently which was made based on an ancient Greek epic, or even, for example, the countless movies being made on ancient epic like Ramayana, which is based on stories based on in our own subcontinent. This shows us that a powerful story can withstand the test of time. And this brings me to the question, why do we like stories in the first place? The answer to this is manifold. One of them is that stories help us connect with people. For example, you're traveling in a train, which you would have done already in your life, and you spark up a conversation with a fellow co-passenger who start narrating their own life experiences. So inside their own story, you would have come across events which you also would have faced in your life, and at that moment you connect with that person, because that story makes you realize that you are not alone. Somebody else has also experienced such situations. And the story invokes a range of emotions within us, like happiness or sadness, or just plain indifference. By stimulating our brains, the story connects with us, because it's a new learning experience for us. We learn from experiences, not from just our own life, but through a story, we learn from others' experiences as well. This type of collective learning has contributed to catapulting human race to be one of the most successful species on the face of this planet. But the role of a story need not end there. A good story can also make us, can also shape our behavior. And even though we are one of the dominant species on the planet, the world that we live in is filled with random and chaotic events. And this certainly unsettles us. It disturbs us because of the unpredictability of the events, because of the uncertainty. Explanations, cause and effect relationships, or the stories that we tell ourselves adds order to these events. This gives us a sort of comfort and a sense of control to such events. If you want to witness this, watch a financial news channel just after a stock market crash. Because that's when experts will come up to you and put forward their theories to explain what had just happened, as well as what will happen in the future. This sort of gives us a comfort, because now we even though it's not true, but we have a sense of control on the event. A good story can thus cut through space and time and make our lives much better than what it currently is. The mode of storytelling has changed over time. From oral recitations around a campfire during the time of hunters and gatherers, to mass communication media such as television or the internet. But the intent of storytelling remains the same, to appeal to a person's emotions in order to inspire them, to entice them, or even to persuade them. A very good story can place us inside the story, just like I was transported back in time when my mother used to narrate me a story. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinesh, for that really insightful story. Now let me invite the second evaluator for today. Some say he is a really hilarious person. Others say that he is the best dancer of the club. All I can say is, if your UPI is not working today, you need to catch hold of this guy. Let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Raj, the second evaluator.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Vaishak, for giving me the opportunity. My target speaker today is attempting his Level 1 Project 2. Bhima, I wish you all the best. The purpose of the speech is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the next speech. I wish you all the best, and I will come back on the stage and share my report when I'm called upon. Thank you.
Some say his passion for cricket outweighs his love for coding. All I know is, if he smiles, that makes your day. Let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Bhima. Toastmaster Bhima, a monsoon miracle. A monsoon miracle, Toastmaster Bhima.
Timer. Good morning. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Today, I want to share a heartwarming tale that unfolded in a small neighborhood where the spirit of celebration collided with the unpredictable forces of nature. This is the story of Bappa's Brigade, a monsoon miracle. It all began when I, along with my friend Dear Darshan, embarked on a mission to celebrate the grand festival of Lord Ganesha, affectionately known as Bappa. At the tender age of, any guesses from the audience? At the tender age of 14, our enthusiasm far exceeded our modest means, and the path ahead seemed daunting. In our determination to gather funds for celebration, we went from door to door seeking chanda, donations from our neighborhood. The challenge was real. How could two young boys manage to put together a celebration with a limited resource and no significant support? Disheartened and on the verge of abandoning our plans, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of our unexpected allies, the children from our neighborhood. In a beautiful display of camaraderie, they pledged their support, declaring, "I am with you, let's celebrate Bappas together." With a newfound energy and a growing team, we began the journey of turning our dreams into reality. Every neighbor's child became a pillar of strength, contributing not only chanda, also their time and creativity. The collective spirit of these young hearts transformed our individual struggles into shared endeavor. Our meager budget dictated the size of our celebration, leading us to create the smallest stage for Bappa. Undeterred, we adorned the space with a love, putting up decorations that spoke volumes about our dedication. A large tarpaul became our shield, protecting divine presence of Lord Ganesha on the makeshift stage. As the fest activities unfolded over the course of 5 days, a sense of unity and joy permeated the air. However, the climax of our celebration approached with a twist of faith. The immersion of the idol at the nearby lake. The heavens, it seemed, had other plans. The rain started to pour and the wind picked up speed, threatening to disrupt the culmination of our heartfelt celebration. The tarpaul, our trusted protector, began to tear under the force of the elements. In a moment of crisis, my friend Darshan and I found ourselves struggling against the unruly weather. But unfortunately, we are unable to secure the tarpaul and protect the sanctity of our celebration. But just when despair threatened to the overshadow of our efforts, Bappa worked his magic once again. Out of the downpour emerged the very children who had stood by us throughout our journey, their unwavering commitment to the case, transformed into an collective force against the nature's fury. Together, we battled the rain and the wind, ensuring that the Bappa's divine presence remained untouched. This story is witness to the resilience of youthful spirits, the power of unity and in the face of the adversity, and the miraculous ways in which faith can weave its magic. A monsoon miracle is not just a tale of celebration, it's a reminder that even the smallest gestures of kindness can turn an ordinary event into an extraordinary moment. Thank you for allowing me to share this special chapter from my life. May the spirit of Bappa's Brigade inspire us to face challenges with the grace and unity. Thank you.
Now, I'll call evaluator number 3 here. How many of you love watching interviews? How many of you heard of an interviewer from the US called the David Letterman? He has even a show, the David Letterman Show. Some say this person is the next David Letterman. Others say his interviews are hilarious and fascinating. All I know is I don't want him to be my job interviewer. Put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Akshay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much, Vaishak, for that amazing introduction. My target speaker is Toastmaster Alok from Bitech Toastmasters, and he'll be attempting level 3, project 3 from Path Presentation Mastery. And the purpose of this project is to give a speech in the form of a story. So I'm expecting a real good one. Thank you so much and all the best.
Bored of the introductions? No, I can still continue with the some say.
Yes.
Some say he is motivated and a driven person. Others say he's still a student at heart. All I can say, he is a very successful mechanical engineer and the president of Bitech Club. Put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Alok. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Alok, question. Question, Toastmaster Alok.
It is not the answer that enlighten you, it is the question. The question make you to focus. And when you ask the right kind of question, you get the right answer. Fellow Toastmasters, guest, and anyone sitting here who asked the question to get the right answer. I remember a couple of months back, I received a box of courier. And the moment I received, my son came running to me and said, "Dad, open this, what is this inside?" And when I saw the return address, I came to know that what is there in this box. Still, I opened that box, and there was a golden signing trophy. Looking at that trophy, my son said, "Wow, such a signing trophy, Dad. You are so lucky. You are rich now. You can buy a Ferrari car with this." And I was pondering why my son is saying that you can buy a Ferrari car. I am happy even I can buy any simple car with that trophy. But I realized that where my son is coming from. I told him, "Beta, this is not the gold. It is just the symbolic." And he asked, "Dad, then why we call it gold trophy?" And I have never come across that question before. I have never paid any attention to that. Why the gold trophy is called the gold trophy even though it is not made up of gold? Why the silver trophy is called silver? Diamond trophy is called diamond? And I told him, "Beta, let me think. This is a very good question." And I was contemplating, why this? I am having so many trophies in my house. I went to the house and saw the lots of trophies lined up. I picked one dusted trophies and saw that this was the trophy which I had got in 2016 for my very first patent. And I always wanted to have that painted on my name so that I can write in my resume. I can, while giving the interview, I can make a good dent. And finally I got that trophy. But this trophy was not exciting me. The thing has not changed what I was expecting from the life. I have got various trophies, various patent awards, but none of them were changing. In the quest for searching that, I went back in my memory lane and I found that the kind of effort, kind of energy, whatever I have put into that, it gave me exposure, experience, and also in this process it has built some character. I acquired the knowledge, and that knowledge has helped me to get step and move forward in the life. I got various trophies, not only in the organization but various places. But the one thing that is common in all the trophies is that it was not exciting me now. It was just like a bubble. The moment I got, I was excited and it busted. And it is just lying, getting dust. You might have trophies. Does it excite your trophies, accolades, award, whatever you have got in your life? No. But the thing that excites is the knowledge, the experience, the journey, whatever you have traveled during getting that award, that has helped you. And that I realized that yes, I had struggled so much. I had put lots of effort in going through those processes. And that has made me as a better person. And that moment I got an epiphany that It is not the trophy. It is something else. That's the reason it is called silver is silver, gold is gold, and diamond is diamond. Because when you go through the process, once you acquire the skill, you kind of, the trophy you get here, the experience you get here, which make you to outshine like a diamond, like a silver, like a gold. And that thing make you to grow bigger and bigger in your life. Don't you agree, my friend? I have told my son, 9-year-old son, the same thing. I'm not sure whether he has got the whatever I have said, but I'm sure that you might be resonating with my thought here today. That we always chase for the accolades, awards, but this process, the journey, the experience what we get is more important than the accolade and award. These accolades and award will get dusted, get forgotten, but your knowledge and experience will not. So I leave you with this lingering question in your mind that what are you aspiring for? A trophy or an experience, knowledge? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Mesmerizing speech, right? Coming back to our topic. I've discussed about how we used to enjoy during our childhood. Now we are all either present parents or future parents. Until unless is an exception, but I'm not going there. How do we ensure that our kids have similar memories which are both educational and fun and something they can carry to them, to their adulthood? We must make a conscious effort to prioritize the quality time that we spend for our children. I went through the same. My son, I used to give him mobile, tablet, TV. I mean, come on, we've all been there. And I understood that he started prioritizing and loving those characters more. Oh, please, I've had it with this Peppa Pig. Really. And understanding the fact that he is giving more importance and he is actually emotionally connected to Peppa Pig falling sick in an episode rather than me when I'm falling sick. Which made me realize that he's connecting to characters which do not exist in real life. And that's where I switched. I tried very hard to stop TV, and trust me, it was a very difficult task to do. But then later on, I started to realize how he improved a lot in terms of how he was able to recollect things, he was able to recollect activities. He started opening up and saying what he wanted to do, which for a 4-year-old is something that you don't expect, but he's doing it. So encouraging outdoor play. Now summer vacation is coming up, and what we think is, see, they are having vacation, but I'm still working. There's no vacation for me. But then that's where we need to change. Either we need to take them to different houses, have some sort of a play area for them where they can meet their friends and play, and have them explore nature. There are so many places in Bangalore. You have beautiful museums, you have parks, and you have special places where they let you play with animals. Now these are places where the children can actually touch, feel, and understand what nature is, what we are as human beings. Of course, after each of these activities, do make sure that you give them a Kinder Joy as well. But don't go overboard on the Kinder Joy, because if you give too much, then there is something called as sugar rush. So those who haven't experienced it, you are in for a trip. It's now time for the most exciting session of Toastmasters meeting and step number 2. What is step number 2? The question mark. So, Some say that it is very difficult to understand what a chartered accountant does. Others say that chartered accountants themselves are confused about what they are doing. All I know is there is one person who does it the best. Over to you, Toastmaster Kiran.
Thank you, Vaishak, for your beautiful introduction. So I am a little bit confused whether to say good morning or good afternoon, because we have started at morning and it is afternoon now. So thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kiran Kumar. I am representing the Unique Toastmaster Club. Today I am acting as a table topic master for today's meeting. Okay, coming to table topics. The purpose of the table topics to improve the impromptu speaking skills of the speakers, and it also helps to improve the spontaneity. And spontaneity is one of the important skill aspect of the life. For example, there are situations in life where we need to respond spontaneously. For example, we are enjoying our life with our best friend. Suddenly our girlfriend calls us. We need to respond to her. Otherwise, our life goes into anything. So there are many important aspects about the table topics. So for the benefit of the speakers, and I am explaining the timings for the table topics. At 1 minute, the timer will show you the green card. At 1.5 minutes, the timer will show you the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, the timer will show you the red card, and at 2.5 minutes, you will be disqualified. And I want everyone in the room to participate actively. Please. You guys can came on yourself, or otherwise I will select, no problem. Yeah, thank you. What's your name, sir?
Rahul.
Thank you, Rahul.
Give me an easy one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's based on your selection.
Okay.
Select the number from 1 to 9.
6.
6. What is your childhood favorite summer vacation?
Okay. My childhood favorite summer vacation. Usually it has been the same. I am one of the few folks who have spent their school days in different parts of the country. From class 3rd till class 12th, every year I have been into a different state or district, because my dad was a principal in Navodaya Vidyalaya, and he had a reputation that whichever NVS had any issues, right, he was the one to solve it. So he used to get transferred there to take care of things. So everywhere, right, I used to get difficulty to accustom to the new place and make friends. But one good thing is I made a lot of friends. However, one thing which has been constant is the summer vacation. I always used to go to UP, my native place, where for 2 months, and I had to go to my mother's native place and my father's native place, and all kids used to come. We used to plan a lot, and it used to be marvelous journey. We always used to plan like, okay, what movies we are going to watch, what places we are going to go, and always the places used to be exactly the same. But every year we used to see them probably change slightly, ever so slightly, and that used to probably make us feel wonderful. And the hilarious jokes we used to have with our relatives, actually the kids, we always, whenever we connect now, right, we always discuss the same point, like, remember we used to do like this, remember we used to do that. So those memories I would still cherish. I actually cherish with my relatives. So that's from my end, that's my favorite summer memories. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rahul. Next, anyone from Pro? Yeah, thank you. Your name, sir?
Arvind.
Arvind.
Yeah.
Okay. Select number 129, accept 6.
5.
5. What is your best childhood memory with your parents?
Thank you for the wonderful topic. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, what is my favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory is going to my relative home, which is in Kodaikanal. I think most of you know about Kodaikanal. It's a major hill station. It's near to my home. So all this day summer started, everyone want to go to hill station. But for my luck, my relatives are in hill station, so I can stay as long as I want with free food, with free stay. No need to pay 10,000, 20,000 for a resort. So my favorite childhood memory with my parents is we both go to the Kodaikanal. We stay there for like 10 or 20 days with the wonderful nature and lot of animals, lot of things are there. But still one thing I remember is whenever we go to some bakery, my hands will always go to pick the Kinder Joy, which will give me a hilarious joy. But for my parents, they won't allow. What are you taking? Why are you taking this? We are paying 50-60 rupees, but there is nothing in that. Just a chota laddu and then a waste of toy. Anyway, that you will throw into the dustbin after 2 or 3 days. Because they want to buy some laddus which will give them hilarious satisfaction for themselves. So this was the struggle that I had with my parents to buy a Kinder Joy. But as an adult now, I can buy a Kinder Joy anywhere, anytime. Only thing is, the shop owner will see me as a weird guy. Why this guy at 25 buying Kinder Joy? So this was my best memory with my parents as my childhood. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Arvinda, for your glorious speech. Next one, anyone from the group? Yeah, thank you. Select a number from 1 to 9, except 5 and 6. 8. What is your hilarious childhood moment?
Thank you for the topic. Everyone has some hilarious childhood topics, either from your how you grown up till today, or how you are experiencing in your day-to-day work or personal life. So I have very few hilarious moments because my childhood is not easy moving. I don't have any environment. Only the moments I closely spend my life with my parents and very near and dear people. I am not exposed to the outside world, that is city life. And even then, I am very peaceful spending with that environment. But when I come to a city, we see that lot of peer competition, or even ourselves only be in unnecessary competition and will get into a lot of tensions and stress. It is created by our own, but we are not enjoying it. That is what I asked a question, that how many times in a day you are laughing. That is drastically reduced because you are in a loop which is not necessary. So please come out of that loop, you laugh as many as possible, then you will come out of your stress and you will be enjoying your hilarious moments with your friends and family members. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next, anyone from the crowd?
Any guess?
Thank you. Yes. Select any number from 1 to 9 except 5, 6, 8. 4. Who is your childhood crush?
That is childhood only crush. Okay.
Okay. Select any number other than
5. 5 was already. 7.
What are the games you played most in the childhood and which is your favorite game?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, good afternoon everyone. So this is Amalnag, and the question is which is your favorite games during childhood. So I was born about in a hill station, and like we used to have a winter vacation rather than summer vacation. So it was like 2.5 months full winter vacation, and the game we used to play is like which will keep us because it is like winter and temperature will be dropping around say not minus, but it will be like 10-15 degrees Celsius. So we used to like play cricket a lot, and we and my father is like he was fond of gardening. So our like morning task was to go and do all this gardening stuff, help him with that gardening, and from 9 to till afternoon we used to play cricket. And we had like lot of friends like older than us also, like, but we used to play sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. And my mother like she used to like whenever we used to come back, and she used to scold like where guys have been all this time, and why didn't you study a little bit? You can study also during this time. And like we used to come back and say that okay, like because it's a winter season and we'll have to keep do something so that we can feel that to keep us motivated. So that's why we used to play cricket most of the time, and that is why like still now also we are playing cricket. Sometimes not every day, like sometimes during the weekend we used to play. So that is what. So thank you everyone. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Anyone from this, please?
Any guests?
Any guest, please?
Anyone who's avoiding looking at you?
Select a number from 1 to 9 except 5, 6, 7 and 8.
1.
1. How many of you ate toothpaste in your childhood? So this is the question for you, all you guys. What would be a really good flavor for the toothpaste? Really good flavor for the toothpaste. Yeah.
Hi, good morning. My name is Vaishnavi. So, basically, I don't eat paste. So, good flavor for the toothpaste is mango because summer season is coming. So. In market, so many toothpastes are there. I don't know this question. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Vaishnavi. Next, anyone from the crowd, please. Yeah. Thank you.
Ready?
What's your name, sir? Umashankar. Thank you, Umashankar. Select a number from 1 to 9.
Sorry?
Select a number from 1 to 9 except 5, 6, 7, 8. And
Okay, 9.
Yeah, 9. 9?
9, it's a 9.
Okay. What are the best chocolates you ever had?
Chocolates?
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, interesting. Yeah.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Chocolates are something as a kid we all enjoy, and I love giving chocolates to my son now. One of the person presented that he buys 2 kids, also I have 2 for himself as well. Same for me, and whenever we used to buy chocolates, I used to buy for myself as well. And if I go back to my childhood memories, I would love to have Milky Bar, if you have heard of Milky Bar.
Yeah.
So there were time Milky Bar and Kiss Me Bar. Those are amazing chocolates. We used to have, this is a very small story where I come from a different background, and during the summer vacation time, we used to go to the inside the CRPF campus, and there used to be a temple. You will see temple, church, Gurudwara, Masjid, all 4 in one same place. So we go there, we take money from the plates, and this is very hilarious for all of us here. So we take some of the coins and go to the shop, in the campus shop, and used to buy Kiss Me Bars and Milky Bars, and then we used to eat among ourselves. So whenever the word chocolate comes up, it goes back to my old days memory where we take money and buy these chocolates for ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mashankar. Anyone from the Okay, thank you. Bow to the CM Modem, Vaishak. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiran, for that hilarious session. Now, I've discussed many important things here regarding childhood and how to take care of your kids. But then what's that takeaway that you need to have here? Let's remember to be present for them. Our presence is what is mostly required. Now, I'm not saying this even in the sense that, you have kids of your own. This could be your niece or nephew. Let's make that effort to go meet them, have some fun times with them, because when they grow up, they're going to remember you as a person, right? Let's put down our devices. Let's put down our worries, because trust me, when you start playing with them, you're going to forget every concern and every sad thing that you're going through, whatever it is, you'll forget all that. If anyone wants to play, my son is available so that I'll get some free time. Think back to your own memories and just understand what all joy you had in your past. Try to make them available for the kids today. Now I'll move on to the last session. Let's compare our toys and see which one we've received the best. For that, I hand over the stage back to the General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster, Mazahir. Some say, I'm not going to do that again.
Some say he could have been a doctor if only they would have looked at my handwriting. May I now request, and this part of Toastmaster meeting is where we provide our feedback. You will notice that we don't call a spade. You will understand how uplifting the feedback can be. So on my right hand side, may I request the entire tag team to stand, timer, arc counter, grammarian. On my left hand side, may I request the evaluator 1, evaluator 2, and evaluator 3. May I request the timer, arc counter, and grammarian. May I request evaluator 1, Monica, evaluator 2, Raj, evaluator 3. Akshay, please come over here. So evaluator 1, Monica, evaluator 2, Raj, and last being Akshay. Timer on my right hand side, followed by a counter, and the last being the grammarian. So look at these guys. Thank you, Ashendu, for doing the job. Guys, we're getting clicked, so make sure you guys pause. Make sure you stare at each one of them as though you're going to eat them. Because Toastmaster teaches you how to be comfortable on a stage while you're looking at the unknown crowd. Is that okay? All of you? The best thing is, in this room there is no network, so you will not really look at your phone, but look at them. May I now request evaluator 1, 2, and 3 to provide their evaluation for the speaker one by one. Using the mic, I'm going to hand it over to Raj. Followed by them, I will request the timer, our counter, and the meeting to please provide their vote. Will you guys do that? Will you guys do that?
Yes.
Can we all say together, will you guys do that?
Yes.
Well, not you guys.
Request a timer to sit here because the evaluators will need to see the cards.
Can you guys do that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
More energy is getting transferred over there. May I request the timer to please sit over here so you can evaluate the evaluators. Requesting the evaluator 1, 2 and 3 to please provide the report. You guys can come to the center one by one. Can we have a huge round of applause for all of them?
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so today I evaluated Abhinish's speech. It was a wonderful speech, Abhinish, with very fluent and controlled language. So you used good words in your speech, so that was very wonderful. You had a good eye contact and engagement with audience. You were looking from here to there and you were interacting with each one of them. You were comfortable on the stage, which was very visible while you were speaking on the stage. You were moving from here to there, and while you were speaking also it was showing in your speech. Apart from this, what I think you may want to work on is your tone and voice modulation. I think it was very flat during the speech, so there was no modulation in your speech. The content was clear in between, but when you opened your speech, it was not very clear. In the end also it was not clear, but your content was good. I think you should work on to put your speech in opening, body and closing to give clarity. The third point which I want to mention is there were movement on the stage, but the apt gestures were missing, which I felt maybe because of the tone and your voice modulation. If you would do that, then your hand will also move in that direction. Also, although you had a good eye contact, but the emotion in your speech was missing. When it comes to story, it is very important to put the emotions so that each one of us can understand what exactly are you saying and what you mean to say. So that was missing today. At last, I would like to tell you how you can challenge yourself and deliver a good speech. So you have a good skill of being comfortable on the stage, which many of us does not have, and we get nervous while speaking or while standing on the stage. So you had a good skill. So just improve that. The only one thing which I think you can improve on is to build a good structure of speech, as I mentioned earlier. Because if the content is good, then it is not presented in a well manner, then the structure is all destroyed. So I think you should work on the structure, work on the tone and modulation, and then you'll be rocking. All the best for the next speech. Thank you.
Before I start my evaluation for my target speaker, in my hostel days, Thomas Vincent, my head teacher, he would call us like this on the stage, like the general evaluator did, and it was very captivating and very nervous at times. And then he would say 1, 2, 3 would do this, this, this. So when he was narrating that phrase, I went back to my hostel days. So, and it was new for us, most of us. So thanks, DTM Mazahir. Okay, coming to my evaluation for my target speaker, Bhima, a spirit of celebration, monsoon miracle. Wonderful topic. The opening of the speech on the monsoon miracle was captivating and had set the platform for a great storytelling. Congratulations on that. As we all present in this room today must have related to some festive celebrations and preparations from our childhood, college and even our professional days, the story on Bappa celebration was very well connected with the audience. I was there in the audience, I could engage with what you were saying, and the monsoon miracle, whatever you narrated, I and DTM Mazahir was part of that event last year at Ganesha Festival in SDA. So I could relate on what your hardships and the celebration mood would have been. As you built up on the story and demonstrated various, forms of preparations, from collecting chanda to igniting the spirit of celebration, the vocab, phrases and sentences you used was very powerful and demonstrated on how well your preparation was on the story and the topic you were about to present today. You used words like collective force, divine, power of unity, tale of celebrations, bow down to hardships, igniting the power of celebrations again, destructions of nature, monsoon tales, power of togetherness, to name a few. To hear these many powerful sentences and vocab, in one speech on level 1 project 2 is very minimal, which I have seen in the club, so kudos to that. Your vocabulary used, and the speed of delivery was well accomplished. You had effective eye contact and you engaged well with the audience as well. The physical form of hand gestures was also very effective. The way your hand gestures were moving, especially the left hand, at times I thought that it was way too much, but then you balanced it out with the other gestures as well, which was really good, As the area of improvement, my suggestion to you would be, as you build up on the story and how you spoke on the spirits affected with the monsoon hardships, the ending or the closure of the story could have been, more engaging and powerful. You should work on that. If you do that, you had all ends covered when it comes to a great storytelling. Okay, I have personally seen your journey at Whitefield Toastmasters. When you joined here the first day, how shy you were. You were shivering when you came on the stage, and to see you transform from there to here, it's been an honor. And I wish you all the best and look forward to seeing you deliver more speeches on this platform of Whitefield Toastmasters. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Akshay.
Toastmaster Alok, you started with a pause. And that was not a mere pause. It was a very valid pause. And believe me, when you start with a very valid pause, the attention of the entire audience is in your hand. It gets converged at a particular point. And boom, you asked a very relevant question after that. And at that point only, the entire audience is connected to you. So kudos to you on very well initiation of your speech. Talking about the body language. Your body language was absolutely compatible to the entire speech. You used the stage, you used your hand gestures, and especially it goes without saying that the dialogues which you mentioned on the behalf of your child, the reaction which he had when a parcel was received at your home, right? That was actually very childish, and which it should be, because the child is reacting to it, right? And I also want to mention the use of the live prop. You came to this side of the stage and you took the trophy in your hand and you delivered those paragraphs or that part of the speech using that trophy in your hand. You were looking at it, and believe me, it was very much natural. I'm not sure you were prepared for this section. You were knowing that trophies will be here, but it was absolutely natural. Okay, I cannot miss this thing, the vocal variety part. The highs and the lows in your speech were absolutely amazing, where there has to be a certain amount of lower pitch, it was there. Where it has to be, that ecstatic feeling, it was there. Your pitch was on the higher note, and it was definitely compatible. But at the same time, you are already an established speaker, but at the same time, when we chase for the perfection, we need to take care of certain small things or the minute things to be on the next level. Few of those things are, at certain points in your speech, I noticed the pace was a bit more. You were kind of hurrying, and audience was not able to listen that patch or that segment of the speech. That's what I felt. Moving on to the next point, it is actually a bit related to the grammar, but yes, you used slang beta in between, so you can avoid that, or maybe use son instead of that, or maybe tell the audience that you are referring to son in this case. And just one more thing, this is basically the grammar part only, but use of conjunction. You used some things like exposure, comma, experience. So it should be added with a conjunction and. So it will land nicely into the speech. So these are about the areas of improvement which I felt in your speech, and all the best for your upcoming speeches. Over to you.
May I now request the timer to please deliver the report if you're done writing.
Hello everyone, very good afternoon to one and all. Here is the report. For table topics, Rahul spoke 1 minute 52 seconds, on time only. Alvinda spoke 2 minutes 2 seconds, on time only. And Konda spoke 1 minute 25 seconds, on time only, within time. Amila spoke 1 minute 40 seconds, within time. Vaishnavi spoke 38 seconds, no on time. Uma Shankar spoke 1 minute 13 seconds, on time only. For prepared speeches, Abhinesh spoke 6 minutes 46 seconds, on time. Bhima spoke 4 minutes 40 seconds. And Alok Kumar spoke 6 minutes 38 seconds, on time. For evaluation, Raj 3 minutes, Akshay 2 minutes 53 seconds, and Monica 2 minutes 40 seconds. Yeah, thank you.
Hello everyone, I have our counter report. So Toastmaster Abhinesh used our sound around 9 times. Toastmaster Raz used our sound for around 2 times, and the filler words around 10 times. Toastmaster Akshay used our sound around 3 times. Toastmaster Rahul used our sound around 10 times. Guest Amal used our sound around 3 times, and filler words like around 7 times. Toastmaster Vima, Toastmaster Alok, Toastmaster Monica, Toastmaster Arvind, and Toastmaster Konda were almost perfect. Round of applause for them. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, again I am going to present my report in 3 parts. First part 1 is word of the day. How many of you used during your speech? I just noted down. Abhinesh used 1 time. Vaishak used more than 2 times. Mosaic used 2 times. Rahul, Uma Shankar used 1 time. Arabindan used 2 times. Me used 2 times. Yes. And coming to the second part of the speech, 3 portions I just categorized for Abhinesh and for Bhima and for Alok. 3 messages we got it from Abhinesh. I think already mentioned that we got lot of vocabulary bank from Abhinesh. Lot of new words. I don't have a page to note down. Lot of new words. It's a one good part for learning. Coming to the Bhima also, lot of quotations, quotes. That is the second part of the learning. Use lot of things. Sometimes I just keep noting down, but I'm missing that because of flow. So that is the second part. Third and most important from Alok's speech is thought. How many of we realize that patent and that around that story? It's very much useful for in our day-to-day life. So that is one of the thought process from his speech. So these are the 3 things I just quickly observed. And coming to the grammar usage, it's mostly, I think I don't find much, but as Akshay mentioned, 2 people used Hindi words, beta and another one is Chenda. So could have been used instead of Chenda, contribution, beta, son. I don't have any more to stress on that. And coming to the last, hilarious kind of a speeches. How many of you interested in listening to comedy shows? Sometimes silence also makes us to silence, right? Laugh. Vaishnavi, I wanted to mention to encourage her. Her silence made us to, with the small 1 or 2 words, right? Toothpaste eating also made us to laugh and loud. Is it not the hilarious kind of a speech or comedy or whatever the things? Second part is Arabindan. How many of you laughed out of our speeches? I observed that 2 speeches. One is from Arabindan, one is from Vaishnavi. These are the fourth one. I connecting with the topic, what we have, that word of the day. Thank you very much. This is what my report.
May I request all 3 evaluators to please stand together. May I request to all 3 tag team members to please stand together. And can we have a huge round of applause for them? Can we do it better, please? Thank you so much. Towards the beginning of the meeting, I had mentioned that we'll be using a ballot, so most of you should have a ballot with you. For the interest of everyone, I will mention the name of all the role players and the categories. I'll mention, settle down. Your bladder's okay? All okay? Settling down, don't even look. You won't look. Okay, guys, you should have these sheets. So we'll be using the vote category, and while you're voting, I'll provide my report. The vote category is very simple. Number 1 is the best role player. It's among the 3. Number 1 is our Toastmaster of the day, Vaishak. Number 2 is our table topic master, Kiran. And number 3 is your general evaluator, Toastmaster, Mazahir. This is among the best role player. If you guys need a pen, you can use this. Don't steal it. This is mine. I'll catch hold of you. If anybody needs it, can somebody catch it? If you're going to catch it? Okay, I'm bad at throwing. Because carry your own pen. Paper. Okay. I'll give you my own sheet. We'll also pass on the paper.
How many people need ballot sheets?
How many people need ballot sheet, guys? 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. The first category, guys, is best role player. May I request dead silence? I understand something funny. We will get you the sheet. Alright?
Ballot sheets.
The first category is among the best role player. I've already given you the name. It's among the Toastmasters of the Vaishak. The second is Table Topic Master Kiran, and third is Toastmaster Mazahir. The second category, and all you need to do is just in the category wise, please write the name who you feel you would want to vote for. I will go on quickly with this because we're running out of time. Guys, it's not a time to chit chat. I will highly appreciate if nobody chit chat because I'm speaking. And if you chit chat, the person beside you will not be able to understand what I'm saying. If you miss out on a name, you will actually miss out on the person who you would want to vote for. The second category is best supporting role player. Even if you don't have a ballot right now or a pen, please make a note of it in your phone. There's something called notes. Make a note of it so you can write it down later. Alright? Use the notes in your phone. The second category is best supporting role player. This is among the tag team that you saw. Our timer, Toastmaster Satish. Our counter, Toastmaster Deepak. And grammarian, Toastmaster Corner. You can vote for one among these for the best supporting role player. Once again, if you don't have the ballot, make a note of it in your phone, or if you don't have a pen, it will come to you and then you can submit. The third category is for the best speaker. You heard 3 speakers today. The first speaker was Toastmaster Abhinesh, the second was Toastmaster Bhima, and third was Toastmaster Alok, in the order of how they came and delivered their speeches. I will then move on to the speech evaluator. You saw them standing right here. The very first one was Toastmaster Monica, the second was Toastmaster Raj, and the third was Toastmaster Akshay. This will be the category of best speech evaluator. You heard best speaker and best speech evaluator. Before that, among the team was best supporting role player, and before that was the best role player. You also heard 6 table topic speakers. You also heard 6 table topic speakers who came when Kiran called them one by one. Unfortunately, one among them was disqualified because of time. However, 5 of them were qualified. Now, for all of you, I will read out the name one by one in the order they came. This is for the category of Best Table Topics Speaker. The first speaker was Rahul. The second was Aravindan. The third was Konda. The fourth was Amal. And the fifth, after disqualification, was Uma Shankar. Correct me if I'm pronouncing any name wrong or apologize in advance. Once again, I've given you guys the names. Please go ahead and start filling those ballots. We will come and collect it. It's time for me to present my report as a general evaluator for today's meeting. Once again, continue filling your ballots. We will come and will collect it. Overall, this meeting was a linkers meeting. Or you can call it simply 3 clubs coming together and doing a meeting. So we understand there were hassles. We understand it's a society, it's a clubhouse. We understand there are entry and exit points. And I totally understand that there was a small delay in starting the meeting. However, as a general evaluator, it's a request that to any club member or even if you're a guest, if the timing of the meeting provided to you is 11, please try to be there by 10:40 or 10:45ish so that the meeting can start on time. If you're wondering, right now it's about 12:56. If I'm not wrong, we were approximately 15 or 20 odd minutes late to the meeting start. Now imagine if we started the meeting around 11. We would have been 20 minutes extra over here and we won't be hurrying up. So one thing is for the time, that's for entire crowd. I do have my remarks for each role player over here, whether it is Sergeant at Arms, whether it is Presiding Officer, whether it is Toastmaster of the Day, or all these speakers, table topic speakers, as well as the evaluator and my tag team. In the interest of time, I will actually keep my evaluation offline. I'll be available for each one of you. But one thing that I must say, that the energy of the room was, at the top, basically. It's always best to see the room full of people. You get shiver. Over here you notice when I call the evaluators, did you notice just after about a couple of minutes both of them were standing in the corner? Did you notice that? Did you notice that? Right? It happens and nobody's asking them to stand in the corner. It happens automatically. The stage gives you that fear. If I'm going to show you my hand right here, you will notice it's shivering. And it should shiver. It should give you the jitter. This platform teaches you how to speak better, how to improve better, how to be a better speaker, leader, active listener, and what not possible. A Toastmaster is definitely an uplifting environment for each one of you. And above all, you get to network with people. I really hope you enjoyed today's meeting. Once again, my report will be entirely offline in the interest of time. I would encourage and highly encourage each one of you to get in touch with me, whosoever came on the stage, to check for your feedback. On that note, did you enjoy the meeting? Yes. No clapping. Did you enjoy the meeting? Yes. Superb. I definitely enjoyed it. This was my time as your general evaluator. In case if you haven't filled your ballot and still filling it, Yashindu is there, and on your right is Monica. You can give it to them. They will go out after collecting the ballots, and I will request both of them to tally the votes, come back and give it back to us. Are we all excited? Are we all excited to hear the last remark from our Toastmaster of the day? Yes. Yes. Are we all excited? Yes. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Messiah. To conclude, just like how delectable the delicacy Kinder Joy is, let's aim to make our children's childhood magical with love, laughter, and of course, a lot of Kinder Joy. With that, let me hand over the stage for our closing remarks to our second presiding officer. Some say her English is straight out of a Shakespearean play. Others say her charm and wit can make you mesmerized by what she says. All I know is, if you have an irritating genetic trait, you can go to her and she'll tell you exactly which ancestor gave it to you. handing it over to our second presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster and genetic counselor Nibby.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaishak, and thank you all for this wonderful, energetic invite and welcome to the stage. Have you all enjoyed the meeting? Yes. All right. So it is exactly 1 o'clock, and I know we are supposed to wrap up. So can I have the permission of the floor to extend the meeting by another 10 minutes? Yes. All right. Thank you. I have a few announcements, and after that we will go to the guest feedback. Before we do that, have all of you marked the attendance sheet that went around the room? Anyone who hasn't, can you please raise your hand? There was an attendance sheet? Okay. Akshay, can you just help with that? Who has the attendance sheet in the room? It's here. All right. Akshay, can you just get it? Thank you. All right, we have a few announcements. For the members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, as well as members of UniqueFin, as well as Whitech, our next meeting that will happen on the 7th of April, next Sunday, will be an outdoor meeting at Cubbon Park at 9 a.m. All right, so we thought, let's get out into the nature. Let's enjoy some of the morning freshness in nature. So we will meet at 8 a.m. for breakfast and 9 a.m. for the meeting. And this is an open meeting to everybody. So you want to get a friend, a spouse, child, parents, make sure that you bring all of them to Cubbon Park, and so that we have a nice outdoor meeting. We will share details on the WhatsApp group, both the member group as well as the guest group. Second, our renewals are in progress. So those of you who haven't renewed already, please reach out to Toastmaster Akshay, who is our Vice President membership. All the new members of the club who have joined maybe just in the last 1 month or so, we encourage you to attend the orientation session that is going to be facilitated by District 92. There is an in-person session that will be happening on Saturday, the 6th. Saturday the 6th. So we encourage you to attend the orientation session. Again, the poster as well as the details will be shared on our member WhatsApp group. Now, Whitefield Toastmasters along with Area A4 will be facilitating an area level speech marathon also next Saturday on the 6th of April. Please note that this will be conducted online. So if you want to deliver a speech, please make sure that you either register directly using the registration link or reach out to our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Raj, to register for the speech marathon. This will be online. Again, details will be shared on the members' WhatsApp group. We have VP Ed, Toastmaster Raj. Do we have any roles open for the next week?
Yes, we do have.
Can you just briefly, speakers?
Yes, we have speakers, evaluation, and PA.
How many speaker roles open?
2.
Okay, so you heard the man. Anyone who wants to deliver a speech or take up one of the roles, this is for members only. Please reach out to Toastmaster Raj or fill in the sheet that has been shared with all of you. It's also there on our WhatsApp group description. So in case you can't find it, reach out to one of the executive committee members. All right, that's it with respect to the announcements. Today being a celebration, happy Easter to everyone who is celebrating it. Yes. And we have some snacks and a few drinks. I'll get to that. So before all of you leave, we have arranged some snacks and like some refreshments. So stay back, network with all of us so that we get to know each other. Enjoy some snacks before you head out for lunch. All right, okay, we can have a couple of guest feedbacks. It can be any of the Whitefield Toastmaster guests or from any of the clubs. Like, how did you feel about the meeting or the energy of the meeting? Any feedback? Any of the guests? Yes.
I would say it was a very enriching experience actually. This was the first Toastmasters meeting that I've attended, and I really like it and I would like to continue.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, I am Joseph. I am from Greenfield Toastmasters. Today only I realized that the speed is inside the Toastmasters. Because we are buddies recently, started the club at our Greenfield. We are lacking of so many roles and participation in roles and some what is the real spirit behind the Toastmasters. Today only when the role players participating and giving the speeches, every kind of role, every kind of thing. There only I understand that what is the real thing hidden behind the Toastmasters, and I was very pleased to be here today. Otherwise, I am not able to know what is hidden in space. Thank you.
It has been more than 2 years I was trying to get inside the Toastmasters club, and because of my laziness, I never attempted to come and attend a meeting over here. And finally, I got a chance to come over here. Thanks to Akshay and thanks to Raj for giving me the opportunity to come over here. It's not easy to come here and deliver a speech. I've been in sales. I know how it becomes when you get into a conference, talk about with customers. So standing here and giving a speech, evaluating, not easy. And get to a part of the journey where you see other people coming in. I could understand the way I forgot your name. Sorry.
Bhima.
I love the way Raj explained the way his journey was, and that shows a person coming in and getting trained organically. Not in an inorganic way, getting trained organically and coming up and delivering his speech over here. So yeah, I would love to continue this journey for myself. Thank you.
All right. Any more guests of Whitefield or members of UniqueFin or Whitech? All right, so I think what I absolutely loved about our meeting today is there are 3 types of clubs in Toastmasters. You have the community club, which is Whitefield Toastmasters Club. So basically anyone over the age of 18 can gain membership into a community club. And we have members across diverse age groups, diverse educational backgrounds, different walks of life. Then you have the second type of club, which was the corporate Toastmasters Club. Whitech, who joined us today, is one of the newest clubs in District 92, is a corporate club. So essentially membership is open only for members from that specific organization. And the third is a college club or a student club. And UniqueFin is the college club who joined us. So to have perspectives from 3 different clubs and members from 3 different clubs, there's a lot that each of us get to take away, right? What is the uniqueness of each of these clubs? What is each of them doing really well? So we always look forward to a rendezvous meeting, and all of you are more than welcome to attend our meetings, any of the Sundays, any of our special meetings as well. All right. Now I request the president of Whitech as well as UniqueFin to please join me on stage. All right, so we have a special announcement while the ballot counting is still going on. We have something called as a Toastmaster of the Month for the month of February, and my Vice President Education, Raj, just mentioned me that he's also done the calculation as of 5 minutes ago for the Toastmaster of the Month for the month of March, right? We have a rolling trophy here. You can hand this, both of you can hand this over to the Toastmaster of the Month. Here. All right. All right. Excited to hear Toastmaster of the Month? Yes. All right. So the Toastmaster of the Month for the month of February and March is the same person. All right. Toastmaster Vaishak. Congratulations. Just take a photo. Raj is here. Thank you. And stay back for the best role takers, etc. I'd like all of you to also be on stage. So any feedback or suggestions from either of you and your experience with the rendezvous? This is the first time I think the three of our clubs are having a rendezvous meeting. So
I am a part of the Whitech Toastmaster Club, which is a corporate club, and which got chartered last year, October month. And we are trying to learn from the different club, how the culture, how we can improve the meeting qualities, and these were the opportunities for us to learn from the experienced club, how they are doing, what are the good things. So I thought of why not join a hand with them and learn something good. And that's the reason I am here. And this is the platform where we cross-pollinate our ideas, thoughts, views, and learn from each other. And that's the reason I came here all the way from the Kalyan Nagar to this place to learn something. And it was a very, very energetic meeting. I get to learn, get to know various people, and this is also helping me to build the network. So my friend, this is the Toastmaster is not only a place to just to practice the public communication skill. It is also a place to improve your leadership skill. Those ExCom committee members, those who are there, they are in the background, whatever they are making this arrangement, there is lots of effort is going on. And last but not least, networking. You get to learn the various people, how their journey is, get to learn that. So always try to utilize this platform to the fullest, and this is what I am doing. And I will encourage everyone. And especially I am happy that there is during my time there was no college Toastmaster, and here I think this is the college unique field. And these are the best opportunities that I am happy that even the college students are coming forward and working on their communication skill. What best we can have better than this platform. So I am really happy and honored to be the part of today's journey, today's meeting. Thank you very much.
So I am representing Unified Toastmasters Club. Yeah, we are growing. We are in initial stage of our club. And before coming to here, we are students, right? We didn't take Toastmasters that much serious. Literally, we are just enjoying there, and we don't understand the importance of this Toastmasters. So now, and recently I joined in one of the best corporate. Recently I joined, get the job in that. Now there I understand the importance of the communication skills. Communication is the most important factor in the life. I understand that. Now we came here and we participate here, and it will be very encouraging to us to improve ourselves. And as we are in growing stage, still in growing stage. So I want to make one request. So you guys came to our club also, just participate. It will be encouraging to us also. So I am welcoming all you guys to come there, and we will definitely benefit from that. Thank you.
Right, the ballots are still taking some time. All right, we can utilize this time to network. Is there anybody who wants to come share your experience? Okay, with that we have the ballot, but also we'll network, and we'd love to hear about your thoughts, feedback about how we can do better. All right, I invite Toastmaster Kiran and Toastmaster Alok is also. Okay, all right. Please come. Our best role player for today, Toastmaster Vaishak.
I'm doing the PR job.
PR is winning awards and then somebody else. Alright guys, before we move ahead, since we have 3 clubs, Toastmaster Vaishak also won the runner-up position at the Area A4 contest, the International Speech Contest. Stay back, stay back. Best Auxiliary Role Player, Toastmaster Konda. Our best speaker today is, okay, our best speech evaluator today, Toastmaster Raj.
Congrats, bro.
Our best table topic speaker today, Toastmaster Aravindan. And our best speaker today is not here in the room, Toastmaster Alok. Okay, we'll take a picture and then.
We have thumbs up.
The thumbs up, right?
All right.
Take a deep breath.
Okay, just call him.
You won the best.
Congratulations. Akshay, I'll request you to take a picture.
Again with the thumbs up, guys. Or maybe a
Okay, victory.
Victory, okay. All right. So we have a tradition at Whitefield Toastmasters Club. As soon as we close the meeting, everybody comes up to the front of the room and we take a group picture, and then we have a group picture with just the guests for the meeting as well. So I'll close the meeting. Now today I close the meeting for all 3 Toastmasters Club, Club Whitech Toastmasters, Whitefield Toastmasters and Unique Fin Toastmasters. I'll request everybody to come up and we'll take a picture.